Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Pack Rat's Shack. I'm Packy. To all of you who continue to check in with me to see what I'm up to, thank you. I really greatly appreciate all of your time and support. To all of you who are new to my channel today, thank you for stopping in, and I hope I intrigue you to stay. To anyone who hasn't already, please remember to subscribe. Every vote counts, and it really does help my channel keep going. So what's on the agenda today? Well, I have that whole Get Her Done series going, right? But there's one thing that's huge that's not even on the list. What am I to do with all of these stacks of furniture I've collected? They need to move out of the house just as much as these projects need to be done. I mean, how can you show a house when there's all of this stuff in the garage and in the basement that conceals the view? Here's some pieces in the garage that I'm currently working on. This hutch needs reworked and it's loose at all of the joints and the doors don't open and close smoothly. Oh, now we are at the stacks in the basement. Here is 6 pieces. In the background you will see my seasonal overflow from my booth. Here is another 4 pieces. That waterfall desk is going to take a lot of work. It's probably last on the list. I also have these 2 mini chairs, and I have 2 different twin size beds, one in the basement, one in the garage. So I'm sure you can see how huge of a problem this is for me right now. I don't really have time to spend on all of these pieces. I need to be finishing this house so it can be put up for sale. And I really don't need to be paying for storage just to be keeping it. I really need to get it back out in society. So I've decided it's time to rent a second booth. In this booth, I plan on keeping the pieces as close to their original character as possible. I really only want to tidy them up and make as minimal repairs as necessary. Over time, we will see, is this going to be a good decision? I planned on getting another booth after I'm established in Tennessee, but that's about a year down the road. But at any rate, this actually helps me start budgeting for 2 booths. And I do plan on keeping my first original booth here continually. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm able to accomplish within 1 week to get moved into this new booth, stick around. You may even be surprised with what I come up with. And there's going to be at least one Packy original thrown into the mix. This industrial cart built by Department 37 in 1980 was a neat find. I had to restructure it, I added a shelf, and I spent a lot of time cleaning up the wheels. I wish I had taken a before picture of this industrial tool chest. I spray painted the inside black, added cedar wood planks, and gave it a shelf. I layered texture and paints using different techniques to the outside, creating a boho look. This petite upholstered rocker was in pretty good condition. I needed to glue this joint, resecure some of the cording and some of the dust cover. Then all it needed was a good cleaning. The upholstery came clean with the power of shop vac. wood I cleaned with Simple Green and then conditioned with Big Mama's Butter, a Dixie Belle product. I then buffed off all of the excess before delivering it to the store. These joints here are separated a bit, but someone has already added metal L brackets to the inside, so I decided to leave it as it is. These pieces have already been deep cleaned with Simple Green and conditioned with Howard's Feed and Wax, as you've seen me do with the rocker. They are stacked in our family room awaiting moving day. And yes, you did not see these in the stacks of what I need to get out of the house. They were already pulled prior to taking that video. Do you remember these extra set of legs that came off the dining set refinish in my video Whitecap and Sandcastle? Let's see what we can do with them. I'm starting with the standard Simple Green cleaning followed with a good dose of wood conditioner. Here it was Howard's Feed and Wax. I then decided to use a section of concrete slab from my first failed attempt of pouring my own concrete countertops in my kitchen remodel. I had been using this as a tabletop for some plants on my back deck, but I have cleared everything off the deck and prep for refinishing it. So now it is time for this slab to move on, and I will see if I can keep it out of the dump. Watch what I do with it and let's see if it will become anything somebody would want to buy. As you all know, I do a lot of painting for clients, and I keep trying to come up with ways to keep all of these used paint cans out of the landfill. We need to get this stack I have collected over the last several months moved out of the house. What can I come up with in the spirit of fall? People love decorating with fall decor, and trick-or-treating is coming up right around the corner. Let's see if these will be a success. So I built one divider screen, upcycled 12 cans, refinished a plant stand, cleaned and repaired 5 pieces of furniture, restructured 2 industrial pieces, saved a concrete slab and paired it with an extra set of legs, and I also prepped and moved 2 lamps and 2 portraits, not to mention a few more odds and end pieces out of my booth storage of fall creations. That is over 27 pieces moved out of the house. Also, the industrial cart and the small portrait with the antique frame sold within the first week. I would say this is a very successful week of accomplishments. But let's not get too excited. I still have 16 pieces of furniture to get moving on, not to mention all of the little odds and ends that are tucked away. Well, for those of you who stuck it out to the end, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already yet. And as always, stay safe out there.